Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back for our Multiblock Madness series. I was looking through AI because I felt like this recipe just felt like bad. It needed refined iron, which also needed the thing. Refined iron is a tier 4, uh, a tier 4 metal to craft a tier 3. I was like, this just feels weird. And then as I was looking through I noticed there is a much easier recipe in the induction smelter, which is just full pulverized coal, iron ingot. So, yeah, don't do that blast furnace recipe. I just kind of assumed that was like the blast furnace recipe was just like that was the best way to be doing it. And then as I kind of started digging around, I realized that is definitely not the case. All right, so yeah, now we don't have to do refined iron. That just felt weird, to be honest, and look how quick it is. So, just thought I would mention that. So now I am just doing a couple things around the base. I kind of got myself a bit distracted, to be honest. Because, yeah, I guess I'll throw two in there. It's not expensive. I did want to get some more iron ingots going. I'll probably throw an upgrade on there. But at this point, 2,000 ingots, I think. And then the 1,000 or something that this holds. I think it holds like 1,000-ish. Obviously, it's not going to run if it can't fit 32 ingots, so it's just a bit under 1,000, I think. But, I mean, that's quite a lot of... That's 32 stacks of tin right there as well. So I may end up doing this... if we need it with gold, I might do it. But for the most part, I think we just needed a lot of these for the Void Miner. And eventually, if we need like hundreds of thousands of ingots, I will probably switch to Mystical Agriculture just because that's even faster. But we'll see as we go along. It does look like it only had two more. I think it was osmium and the new crystal. So that was the only new things for the tier 3, but that is chugging along here, and we are getting our crystals that we need. What do we need? About 100 and something. So when we get there, we will upgrade it to the tier 4. And I haven't looked at the copper. We're not getting a ton of copper, to be honest. I may need to throw down a copper one as well to help out with upgrading that. I do have that up there. Also, the other thing I was going to do is throw some sparks on here to boost the mana that we need, because I was looking at some recipes coming up and they use the runes. So we got this set up for automation, which is good, but I figured I should probably get... one, I should probably upgrade these, and two, I should fill some more of those. But I may do, what is it, a dominant? Dominant. Is this the one that draws from all, I may throw like a dominant one on the one that's connected that, I don't know if we're going to need it, but, because if you think about it, doesn't really work having all these other ones if they're not connected somehow to the one that we're using. So, I don't know. I don't think I have a recipe. No, it's not something... I don't think there's really a need for... I don't want to use the last of my gray petals here. Do a different color. And I even have gold nuggets auto crafting for the capacitors. All right, so we'll do that just to get some more mana filling up. I was going to maybe throw an export bus with a crafting thing on there. I actually don't even need to do the chest. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can just do an interface with a crafting card in it, and then have it set to craft pumpkins, and then use the conduit to pull those out. I can use the... yeah, I can just use the interface for that. I guess we'll put it here. I have 29 channels right there, so we should be good. Alright, I was one off. There we go. So, crafting card, pumpkin. So we want a full stack of pumpkin, I think. I could even do all of them if I want, because it is quite an easy recipe. I'm pretty sure I have that recipe, don't we? Or did I just do it manually? Nope, I did it manually the first time because it is such an easy recipe. I just threw it in the... that's right, I just threw it in the... the chest. That's what I did. But, alright, there we go. That should... crafting monitor. I was like... not an interface terminal, crafting monitor. Yeah, there we go. It's crafting up the pumpkins. I'll keep that stocked. Let me just double check this has extract on it. Yep, so that should be filling all these up. Yep, we are good. Alright, cool. Got that set. So, last episode we ended the thing. Where is... I had another... didn't I have another? Where'd it go? I swear I had two... well, maybe I didn't. I thought I had a second one over here. Maybe I'm thinking of interactions. I had two. Oh well. Yeah, last episode we ended with crafting this up, and it turned off. We did get some steam from it, but it turned off right away. Turns out I made a bit of a mistake, and that is you actually have to cool each cell. So I really needed... well, we'll fix it right now. I should have had... also, I don't know. I'm assuming this glass we get back, right? Yeah. I should have done it like this. I was kind of thinking it was like how I've done nuclearcraft in the past, where all the coolers just kind of go in it, and it kind of acts as a, like one... it's like a total. So if you need a certain amount of cooling, it doesn't matter where they are, if they're touching cells or not, but it does sound like it needs to be touching now. I'm kind of curious, if I throw a connector thing, fusion conductor, not a conductor, a conductor. If I throw that like there, does that like connect all those? I don't know if that actually does anything, but it might be... those conductor things might be for some of the other coolers that maybe need some more little, like, crazy, like, look at that, RF cavity and at least one functional electromagnet, like, that can't fit right there, but you can connect them to their, whatever they need, their thing, and you can connect them. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but number of clusters. I still don't really know what the clusters thing is, but I think that'll actually work. Now, the question is, do we want to... I mean, we're not really wasting fuel, but didn't... I guess we'll... one thing that it did kind of make me nervous is when I was looking at some of the quests. It says something about reactor controller melted, pump the steam out. If I don't pump the steam out, is that gonna... I don't want to like run it if that's gonna do something here. But I do kind of want to see if it works. Now, don't we need... Is that... No. Like, we need a lever on here, right? To turn it on? Or did it... Did we, like, totally screw it up by having... Alright, I didn't look at the... No cluster. Oh, God. Oh! That is not... Alright. I just realized that is not a cell. It's been turned into solidified corium. It's a form of poisonous mixture of fuel components produced in a fissure reactor meltdowns. Isn't that what's in what's that the elephant foot in Chernobyl? Isn't that made of corium? Alright, let me do another cell. No, not cell. What was it? Solidified, solid fuel. Thought I did a recipe for that. Some of these I only made... Oh no, I have enough. I made 4. Alright, I don't need more. There we go. There we go. I'm a bit worried. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to turn this off. Does it have... Did I put fuel? The fuel disappeared. Still learning the mechanics of this. Alright, there, it turned on. That's what I was a bit... Well, it's running. Oh. Right. Because that one didn't melt down. It still had fuel. Now it put it in there, but it's running. Steam. Alright, that is a pretty large buffer for steam. But there we go. It is running. Do we... Can I... Alright. That is a bit... I can't turn it off like that. I think there is a redstone port, isn't there? Yes. Probably should do that. Let's craft one of these up. Oh god, what do I need? Standard fission. Do I not have one of those? Guess I didn't craft any of those. What is that metal as well? Alright, haven't done that yet. Uh-oh. I can't turn that off. Be right back. Okay, so as I was starting to do the stuff for the thing, I realized, I was like looking at it, I was like, that doesn't feel like that is what I'm thinking it is. It's not like a redstone toggle. And I looked at the... I was looking at coolant, and it appears... one, the coolant heater is for a salt fission controller. So each of these has a coolant heater as opposed to a heat sink. A heat sink is, what I'm guessing, is from the fission, and the heater is for the salt reactor. And each one of these coolant things has its own specific port to probably pipe in whatever it needs to be piped in. So the redstone port thing that I was doing is actually to insert the redstone into the redstone coolant heater, I think. So that is not actually what I wanted to do. But I started crafting up the stuff to get this calcium sulfate, because one of the things you actually need is the I can't remember which the elite plating requires the crystal binder, which requires this calcium sulfate, and I figured, well, I'm doing that, let's finish doing it. Basically it just requires water and some fluorite, which is really easy to get in a fluid enricher. That gives you fluorite water. Then we put that in a chemical reactor with sulfuric acid and the fluorite water. I'm going to do that right here. I was like, for some reason those weren't connecting, but there we go. So that should go in there, and that will create the calcium sulfate solution, and then we throw that in a reactor. I am getting sulfuric acid from our setup over here. This is producing sulfuric acid, and it does work with that that stuff, so that was pretty cool. I didn't have to go that crazy nuclearcraft route, which is you have to mix like sulfur with water, and then you mix it with oxygen, then you mix it with oxygen, and then you get the sulfur dioxide, then sulfur trioxide kind of thing. I don't remember the, yeah, so that was the annoying bit, but yeah, I'm just producing it over there. It's actually pretty easy. So we're getting our calcium sulfates. I should actually I could just have this output into a thing directly. I put the crystallizer over here, but maybe that is not where I wanted to put it. I could actually throw this right here. I was trying to kind of put all these nuclearcraft machines together. Except that one is totally throwing it off, so I might move that around. Maybe throw that on the end or something. But maybe I will throw this back here. I could put it right here, move this around a bit, but I think we'll just do that on the back. Don't really use the electrolyzer much anymore, but I don't want to get rid of it because I do still use it. So that... we need the calcium sulfate. Let's do... I don't want to output the hydrofluoric acid. I can actually... I think I'll just void it, to be honest. Void excess. So it keeps running. We can do hydrofluoric acid pretty easy over there if we need it. So I think that will be... I think that'll be good. Let me just do magenta. No, why is it getting... why did it get water? Must have been when I was... oh, probably when I was switching. I probably went... yeah, I went through the red, so it put a little water in. That's fine. Alright, but there we go. There is our calcium sulfite. Elites for those elite plates. And we do actually need them for... there is some machines that actually use it as well. But that looks like it's for all the salt stuff. That is good. Oh, man. I haven't really looked at the singularities. I know there's some annoying ones on there. I didn't realize that was a thing. So we're definitely going to have this fully automated, running forever kind of thing, stocking up a ton of this stuff. But I just kind of wanted to get it going at first. But all right, cool. That's good to know. For that. All right. I think I'm kind of guessing that... I don't really know. I did look in the book and I didn't see anything. I'm thinking maybe this is kind of like a... maybe a on-off. I think you basically just have to burn the fuel. Wait, how'd that end up over there? Wouldn't that be on the... I didn't know that would show up there. I thought it would only show up on the output, but apparently it shows up there as well. Interesting. Alright. Well, this one still has fuel in it. They're at different... they have different amounts of fuel because we melted it down. So, yeah, a bit interesting. I did put a thing on here. Just, I didn't want it to fill up with steam, but it didn't actually produce as much steam as I thought it was going to. So, where did I put my... Did I put the fuel back in here? Where did I put my... Did I leave it... Where did it go? I had it. Did I put it in my... Ah, there it is. I was like, where did I put that fuel? Yeah, we'll try this... I don't know. Like I said, they're at different... I kind of want them on the same thing. Here, let's just... This is almost done. Let's just break it. Now they're at the thing. So it's not... Right, yeah, now it's empty. This one should be empty. Yeah. Alright, I guess we'll turn that on. So it puts the fuel in both. I don't know why you would... Why would you put... I don't know. Too big brain for me. Put that in there. It went in the things it's turning on. Alright. Oh, there. It showed up cluster. I thought it said 0 before. So we have one cluster. I think everything's going okay, right? Yeah. Total cluster cooling, 300 heat. We are not producing any heat. I think we're good. We are producing steam. That is a big enough buffer that it's not going to fill up with those two things. I just wanted to get that going. All right, I think I will. Let's get a steam thing going, I think. We want a steam turbine. Fortunately, there is not. I'm not great at coming up with designs of myself. I'll probably have to look up a... Actually, turbine controller. Does it have a nice diagram for me? For noobs like myself? No! It doesn't. It doesn't have a design. Alright, I do kind of know what it looks like. I have seen things, but okay. High pressure steam, low pressure steam, steam, hot mercury. Oh, that's quantum Minecraft dynamics. We haven't quite gotten into that. We're just a nuclear craft. We haven't even got into the particle accelerator thing. So high pressure steam, we're gonna get exhaust steam times 4. And then you can do some crazy stuff with that to get low pressure steam. We could even feed that into a turbine to get that, and then turn it back into water. If we really wanted to get crazy with it. I mean, it's such a cool... Reactors are so cool. Like how they work. Okay, apparently there is a hole right there. How did I... That was... I did not aim for that, and I managed to fall through that hole. Alright, I think, I wish there was... Is there a way to, like, see how long this has to go? I'm not sure I really like not knowing how long this is gonna burn for, to be honest. I don't like that. Yeah, is there any way to see, like, how long that's gonna burn for? I don't know. I'll keep an eye on that. I don't want to lose that controller, because that controller is pain. Let me craft up this stuff for this turbine. Like I said, I'm going to have to look up for it, and we'll maybe start producing some power. So I've done some kind of brief reading of the turbine thing, and I kind of have a general idea, but there is quite a bit of math involved, and I haven't... well, one, this is a pretty terrible reactor. I was only producing 17 millibuckets per tick with this reactor and the fuel that we're using, so it's actually pretty terrible. Considering the the steam that we're probably going to need for a decent reactor. If you look at the turbines, the cheapest and worst turbine rotor blades, they can actually process up to 100 millibuckets per tick. So yeah, we're not even producing anywhere near enough for like one blade. But I think it'll be fun to, let's just get it built and see if we can get it spinning. It's probably going to produce like 4 hours per tick. But we're going to make it laughably small. I don't know if there is specific dimensions for this, to be honest. I haven't really seen anywhere that says like it needs to be this big or there is a limit. I think we're just going to go ahead and just start slapping it down. I think I'm just going to, for now, we're going to do this. And I think that's basically about as big as we need it, to be honest. With the amount of fuel that we are... Is that what I want? No, I'm going to need it a bit bigger. I need to make it... I actually need more of these than I was thinking. Now we are going to add some... I have glass as well to help, but I think I need a bit more of the turbine casings. Let me just craft those up. We do get 8. Oh my goodness, how am I out of coal? That's embarrassing. We'll get it processed. We'll get that automated eventually. Just not today. Fine. We'll do that, and then I will probably put this like here, maybe turbine controller right there. Now we have a fluid inlet, fluid output. Fluid input needs to go on one side, outlet needs to go on the opposite. And again, I have no idea if this is correct, but from what I was reading, it kind of... That actually is not going to work. I need a turbine. The bearing is going to go down this middle bit. And I need to have the blades. Yep. Be right back. Okay, this thing looks hilarious because it's so like, usually they're like really long and you have a bunch of turbines, but we're going for the weirdest turbine looking thing ever created. I think we'll do this and we'll just see how this we'll see how this turns out. Like I said, kind of understand the mechanics, but I'm still kind of learning. I wonder if you could make it even like shorter. I don't know. But anyway, you put the rotor blades on like that, and then you can keep making this longer and longer, add more turbines, and you get more and more power. So that is that. Now we also need these Dynamo Coils, which is what is kind of produces the spinning. It turns it into RF, basically. So it must be adjacent to at least one rotor bearing, or at least one valid coil connector. Well, that's the rotor bearing. So we'll just do this. Now, it was pictured like this in the book, I think, for what we are producing, and this is way too much, but I didn't know if we needed these. But, yeah, also, we're getting that weird... Yeah, maybe I don't want... Did we not get that turbine? Oh, it's because of that weird waiting for server thing for some reason. There we go. We caught up. Still don't know what causes that. Do that. Man, this looks so funny. This is the weirdest shaped turbine. Oh well. Yeah, what's Minecraft? A little bit of fun. Is that? No. I've done something. Did I get everything? There is something missing somewhere. Maybe it does have to be a certain length. I'm not sure, to be honest. But yeah, doesn't seem to be forming. So if you right click on it, it actually tells you what is not valid. It appears the rotor bearings need to have the blades on it, is what I'm assuming that is saying. So we'll just add them, and we'll see if that lets it form. Those turbines are really cheap. That rotor bearing is not a valid block. Okay. Thought that is what it was saying. Oh, rotor shaft. Oh, I totally screwed that up. The rotor shaft, not rotor bearing. Whoops. Totally missed that part when I was making the recipes. Alright, the rotor bearing goes on the case. It connects the case to... Rotor bearings connect the turbine rotor shaft to the casing, to the outside. So the rotor shaft goes down the middle and connects to those. So I think that is okay, right? Right click. Each section of the rotor shaft must have rotor blades or stators of the same type extend fully to the wall for turbine form. All right. Well, we're still learning. I wonder if I could shrink this even one and make it like a weirder shape, but we're not going to. Although it could be funny to see. There we go. It formed. We got something to form. Although, why did those form? Does it? Those form like different. I don't know. Anyway, power output, dynamo efficiency, rotor efficiency, input. There we go. We'll connect this. We do get super laminar fluid ducts from the quest. These limitless transfer rate when pressurized. Like, are they pressurized? I don't know. I don't think I've ever used those before. But anyway, I did connect them like that. Alright, well, we already put all our entire thing of fuel in there. Let's throw more fuel in there. Get it going. It's running. We're producing steam. Let's turn this bad boy on and see. I'm guessing, like, we're gonna get, like, 5 RF out of it. There we go. It's spinning. Holy cow. Wait, what? What? Holy, what? What was that? We were getting that much out of it? Also, where did we get the power out? Oh, there we go. Did we just produce that much? I see you over there. Well, what am I going to do with that much power? Is that right? I feel like that's not right. I don't want to, like, blow this thing up, but they're almost all full. Well, holy cow. I don't even know. Alright, well, that was a bit crazy. I'm gonna maybe think about how I want to get the power out. I don't have anywhere to put that much power. That was insane. That didn't feel right. I don't know. But we'll come back next episode and then we'll check this out. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. So thanks for watching and have a good one.